Before we begin, please make sure you're free from distractions for safety purposes while you partake in this exercise. It's important to constantly be working to expand your toolbox when it comes to speaking to spirit. The more we exercise each of our clair senses, the more we expand our frame of reference that spirit uses to communicate information through us. In this exercise, we'll be exercising your clair senses, clairgustance and clairalience, clair tasting and clear smelling. There's a lot that can be gathered about a spirit person using these senses. I hope you enjoy this visualization. First, focus on your breath, and with every exhale, let your shoulders relax. Feel the tension draining from your body. Move your mind away from your day. Allow yourself to disappear in this visualization. A friend of yours has invited you to go with her to a work party hosted by her company's CEO. Rumor has it that this CEO lives in a larger-than-life mansion that she beautifully decorates for lavish parties. You're at your friend's house, about to leave for the party, as she puts on the final touches. First, hairspray. She shakes a large can and pushes the button. Hairspray goes everywhere. You're in the bathroom and you start to cough because of just how powerful the hairspray is. It fills your nostrils, even stings them a little bit. Whew, you're back out of the bathroom waiting for her. Sorry about that, she says. Your eyes are even watering a little bit. You weren't ready for her to put the hairspray on. You're pretty sure the worst of smells are over. But as she walks out of the bathroom past you, she sprays herself with 4 sprays of perfume. And it is strong. Your senses are overcome once again. What smell does that perfume remind you of? Did you know someone in the past who wore it? It overtakes your senses, and it's not a particularly good smell that you enjoy. Wow, you've got a lot of smells going on, you say to your friend. You feel ready, but all you really notice about your scent is that your long-sleeved dress shirt smells nice, like it's clean out of the wash. You put your face down and smell your shirt to clear your nostrils from the perfume and the hairspray. That's much nicer and much more subtle. Fresh, clean laundry. Want some gum? She asks. You don't usually chew gum, but she has some spearmint, and you thought, why not take some just to freshen your breath? You peel off the foil wrapper. It's crunchy as you chew it, as if it's got little sparkles of spearmint in it. They crunch in your teeth, and the spearmint taste floods your mouth and your tongue. You chew and chew until finally it's fully chewed gum. You're glad you had the gum. It also gives you a break from all the other smells that your friend had wafting around her as she walked by. After what seems like a long car drive, further out of the city, you get to this party that her CEO boss is throwing. It reminds you of a great Gatsby party. There's long lines of cars, and you park on the grass, an outdoor space that's huge. There's even somebody directing the cars for where to park. After you park, you walk up toward the mansion. There's another person operating the luxurious 12-foot tall wooden doors, double doors. As you enter, you get flooded with the most wonderful smell. What is that? Instantly, you know it's fresh roses and flowers of all kinds. It's as if you're in an indoor flower garden. Roses of all kinds, all colors, and tropical flowers surround the entryway. It's 100% eye candy, and it smells even better. You and your friend both pause at the entryway just to inhale the incredible smell of flowers. Unfortunately, you get a waft of perfume and hairspray mixed in because you're standing so close to your friend. You move away, hoping she doesn't notice, and put your face into a large bouquet of red roses. It isn't long after the party attendant takes your coat that someone from the waitstaff comes toward you with a tray of sparkling champagne and a second tray of appetizers. You grab a glass of champagne and take your first sip. It's nice and cold. It bubbles in your mouth and tastes amazingly refreshing and not too sweet either. As you take another sip of the champagne, you ask, "What is that appetizer?" It looks fried. You're not sure you'll taste it. The waiter explains to you that it's a bite of macaroni and cheese with truffle oil that is deep fried on the outside. It's a perfectly round ball. By the sounds of this, you just can't resist. You pick it up with a toothpick and take a bite. The crispy fried outside crunches as you chew, and you break through into the gooey, soft middle of the cheesiest, creamiest, most noodly, soft, luxurious macaroni and cheese bite you have ever experienced in your life. Then the truffle oil kicks in at the end. You can't help yourself as you exclaim out loud, "Mmm!" The waiter smiles, chuckles a little, and hands you a small plate. You smile at them shamelessly as you pile 2 more mac and cheese bites onto your plate. Your friend does the same. As you wander into the party scenes, you see that the house has tons of people in every corner and area. There's a grand hall with music and dancing, a living room area with lots of talking and mingling, and an outdoor area with bistro lights and mini bars set up everywhere. There must be a dozen of them. As you and your friend gaze out across the lawn is a beautiful conservatory. The windows are glass, and from here you can almost see greenery with beautifully dim lights. You and your friend read each other's minds and take your snacks with you as you go and move toward the conservatory. You've been eating your macaroni and cheese truffle bites as another waiter approaches you on your way to the conservatory with a tray of whipped ricotta crostinis. The bread looks like sourdough and smells like it too, fresh and warm as if it's just come out of the oven. The ricotta is piled high on top of the sourdough toast, drizzled with maple syrup, pomegranates, and butternut squash. You quickly and shamelessly grab 2 for the road and smile at your friend as she does the same. You're on to your second glass of champagne and a little less shy about taking advantage of these incredible appetizers. Wait, you say, We have to eat this before we get there. You and your friend pause and take a crunchy bite into the toasted sourdough bread. As the outside crunches, the bread in the middle is soft. A nice, sharp, tangy sourdough taste. The ricotta squeezes between your teeth. So creamy, different from the macaroni bite, but just as delicious. Your eyes widen as you and your friend look at each other, with ricotta spilling down the side of your face. Then the maple syrup comes in. Mmm, what? You exclaim in disbelief of the amazing taste. You chew, and it isn't long before you've eaten your entire crostini with another one still on your plate. You and your friend nod to walk toward the conservatory. You've exchanged so little words because you've been drinking and eating almost the entire time since you arrived. As you get closer toward the conservatory, the door is just slightly propped. As you peek inside and open the door, you see candles everywhere. Small groups of people chat as they sip drinks. And as the door opens wide, you get flooded with the smell of musky plant matter. It's fresh with the scent of dirt and greenery. It smells earthy, wonderful. You take it in and enjoy it. It's a grounding smell, a calming smell, a peaceful smell, a natural smell. You wander in the conservatory, looking at the plants, getting close to all the colors and the greenery. You even lean over a large pot that comes almost up to your waist and smell the fresh dirt. You can tell that they've watered these plants lately. You can smell the water too. It isn't long before another waiter comes in with a tray of red and white wine. You choose a Pinot Grigio. It's warm in the conservatory, and you'd like something refreshing and crisp. And it is super crisp and cold. It tastes delicious. But perhaps the best of all is the tray he brings with pieces of peanut butter cheesecake with cinnamon graham cracker crust. You and your friend start to laugh. We won't even be able to walk out of here. You each take a large piece of cheesecake. You sit down on a concrete bench near a beautiful tropical plant and smell once again the dirt and the greenery. You and your friend sit and savor the moment of all the smells, all of the tastes. You let your senses delight. Then, because you can't wait any longer, you each take a fork. You feel how your fork sinks into the thick, gooey cheesecake. You break into the crust, the perfect bite. You and your friend check to make sure you're each ready and slowly bring the piece of cheesecake up to your mouths. But before you taste it, you hold it up to your nose and smell. Mmm, the sweet smell of peanut butter and cheesecake and the cinnamon from the graham cracker crust flows into your nostrils. You know this will taste amazing. So you take your first bite. The texture is incredible. So smooth, creamy, dense, and the peanut butter with the cheesecake is to die for. The graham cracker crust holds together well, but gives it a great texture. You chew as little as possible to let the flavors melt in your mouth. You and your friend shake your heads. You can't believe this incredible night. All of the food, all of the drinks. The night continues on like this. You eat more incredible foods until your body tells you it's done. You and your friend have had wonderful conversations, met new people, and explored this larger than life mansion. As you're making your way through the large house to where you believe is the front entrance, you open a door and bam, the smell of cigarettes first hits you in the face and fills your nostril. Unfortunately, you had taken a huge inhale just as you'd opened the door in anticipation of what the room might hold. What a powerful smell it is. Next, cigars fill your nostrils. Your friend instantly smells it too and sees a room full of people drinking and smoking. The air is so thick, you can't even see the end of the room. The cigar smell gets stronger and stronger as you look to the right and see a large round table filled with people smoking the cigars. The scent is so strong, your stomach starts to churn. All the food in your belly that has tasted so good suddenly feels a little uncomfortable. Quickly, you turn to someone at the table and ask where to go to get to the front door. You're told to cross the room and exit into the hallway, then turn right. Thank you, you mumble, trying not to breathe through your nose. You and your friend quickly cross the room, and the scents are incredibly strong. More cigarette smoke. As you exit the room and open the door, fresh air. Walking down the hallway to the entrance. You're breathing in as much fresh air as you possibly can. And as you get closer and closer to the front entrance, you start to smell something familiar. Ah, the scents of roses and flowers of all kinds. You inhale and let those roses and flowers flood your nostrils. Thank goodness. As you take in those final smells and open the front door, you turn around once more to take in the picturesque, grandiose view of this incredible mansion. As you walk out into the evening, the fresh air surrounds you and smells wonderful. You look at your friend. Thanks for bringing me. What a night.